A woman tried a new perfume on a girl, which put her life in danger. The scent attracted thousands of bees. Everyone around her started running for their lives, but the bees simply followed her. She ran and jumped into the swimming pool, but the bees wouldn't leave. They continued to hover over the pool. As soon as the girl came up to breathe, the bees immediately attacked her face and stung her. The woman immediately called 911, but all the firefighters were busy. The operator advised the girl to stay underwater until help arrived. But how long could she stay underwater without breathing? The operator suggested she breathe through a tube. When the firefighters arrived half an hour later, they found the girl still alive, holding the tube to her mouth. But the bees were so numerous that the firefighters didn't dare act immediately. They had to drive the bees away first. Jack then suggested that, as before, they could drive them away with smoke. But the team leader, always annoyed with Jack, yelled at him and said they had to exterminate the bees immediately, or the entire town would be in danger. Meanwhile, the girl's condition worsened. Bees began to infiltrate her airways, but the team leader still couldn't find a solution. If this continued, her life was in danger. Then, Jack had another idea. He immediately told the team leader that a perfume launch event had just taken place there. They could distract the bees with the same scent. Everyone immediately turned to Carrie. The poor thing couldn't understand why everyone was staring at her. Then Jack said, "You have to be the bait." The perfume was sprayed all over Carrie's body until she was completely covered in the scent. Carrie felt mentally devastated because she was the one most often used as bait on the team. Everything was ready. The team leader encouraged her and said, "We must win this battle. No matter what." Carrie opened the door and began running around the pool. The bees began chasing her because of the perfume. As soon as the bees moved away from the pool, the team immediately lifted the girl out of the water. However, Carrie's condition was also very bad. The swarm of bees clung to her protective suit. The girl was rescued, but her breathing was very weak. Her body was swollen, and her organs were starting to shut down. In fact, there were hundreds of bee stingers embedded in her body. If they weren't removed immediately, she could die. The doctor said it would take hours to remove them one by one, and the girl didn't have enough time. Then someone suggested that all the stingers could be removed at once using duct tape. The doctor immediately took duct tape from the first aid kit, dried the water off the girl's body, then applied the tape to her skin and pulled it quickly. Most of the stingers were removed. The girl was then given medication, and slowly her blood, oxygen, and heart rate began to return to normal. Her life was saved in a short time. Meanwhile, Carrie was still struggling with the bees. Then a professional beekeeper was called from the control room, who brought a special vacuum machine to remove the bees. Question: have you ever been stung by a bee?